Today is 11/12. Before we go any further, even though it was yesterday, happy Veterans Day, happy belated Veterans Day to all my fellow service members, past, present, and future. Without sounding like a Debbie Downer, for those of y'all considering going the military route in the future, take your time. Don't just do it out of a sense of duty or out of a lineage thing. Make sure it is what you truly want to invest in, and you have to understand the parameters of the game. Uh, for the most part, you just follow orders. You don't make the rules. You just enforce them. So take your time. Honor to us all, though. If you served, thank you. Just know why. All right, so got about 35 minutes, so I'm gonna do this quick. This is a planetary chakra assessment using a Celtic cross format. This is a collective reading. It basically tells, from my perspective, and via what the cards are willing to reveal, and the cards are just tools for the energy. I'm the assessor. They just help me make sense. When I use my cards or anything else, they just help me make sense of what the energy has already revealed to me, and then they just either verify or they deny. We'll do that. So the planetary chakra cross is going to kind of tell a story of where we're at, where we've been, where we're going, and what's our responsibility in it all. So the first thing you have to understand is the Earth Star. The Earth Star is basically your dimensional ground. It is your connection to this human experience. It ain't just your connection to Gaia and your connection to Earth. It's your connection to your perception of self in dimensionality. You perceive yourself as a spark of a soul playing the role of whatever you identify as. I think I'm Tony. You think you who you are. That comes into your Earth Star. It keeps you rooted into the game. So shuffle real quick. If you're familiar with the Celtic cross, this will basically be the querent card. This would be before you actually throw your 10. This would be that one sitting off to the upper left. The gist of the whole situation. The gist of the whole situation. The element of air. Remember, I'm telling you, this is just you playing out the role of who you think you are. This is the element air. Reasoning processes, thoughts, thinking. My thoughts that I keep connecting to, 3 plus 2, my thoughts that I keep connecting to will show me 5. 5 is my lessons. 5 is also movement. The thoughts I keep connecting to is going to show me how and why I'm moving. So in this planetary chakra format right here, reasoning should come before everything. And think about what I just said as far as present and future military. Make sure you understand your reasoning before you sign that contract. You better know, because sometimes trying to run from what you think is bad into what you think is going to be better might show you worse. I can give you a lot of people who I found that out with. Well, I went to the military because I didn't want to be on the streets, and the military was not your format. Okay, so now we get into the planetary chakra cross itself. The first card, which is basically the situation card in the Celtic cross, represents your root. And it's really the same. The situation is your root. What's got my attention? We exist in a root chakra function of fight or flight. We're already endangered. We already have this quote unquote need to know, or this need to secure. We have safety issues. So this planet is under safety issues in the form of the root. Safety issues, overcome. I got to move. I have to go through the lessons. Remember I told you reasoning was the whole core? This is the old school hermit. He has to go through all the lessons just so he can make sure he's secure. And he is he or she. This is the old school hermit. The old school hermit goes through all the experiences, sit at the mountaintop, and then looks back and reflects. 30, overcome. What do I have to go through in order to win the game? Thoughts. 3, 0, the fool. The fool was the source. Which thoughts do I have to keep connecting to show me my power? Remember, 0 is the power source. You put a 0 behind anything, and whatever in front of it gets amplification. So your root is right there. The situation is, I'm trying to figure out what to overcome with the underlying core programming of I need to use reasoning. Think about something you hear me say, and you're seeing more and more every day. If they keep us so pressurized to where we can't think, we will only think for what we already see. If they keep taking your choices away, if they keep taking your rights away, what they left you with will become fucking golden. Take everything away from you. When they give you something, you'll be happy. willingly enslaved. So what's crossing the situation of we're trying to figure out how to overcome becomes the sacral. It's your emotional investment. Anybody that is emotionally invested can be easily controlled. Sorry if you don't have any MMA experience, and mine is limited. I got a little Muay Thai, but I'm not no fighter. But if you understand anything about trained mixed martial arts and things like that, hell, even boxing, if you get into the opponent head and they can't think, you can beat them. I don't care how big they are. They might hit you and hurt you, but if you can outthink your opponent, you can control your opponent. So what's controlling what I have to overcome is what's controlling me. This gets into that sacral. It's what's sitting on top of what's already telling you how to move. Bam. Emotions. The moon. The moon runs your emotions. How am I going to make you move? By tricking you into thinking that you have to overcome something, and then I will tell you what's really real. 1, all the potential, all the magic. 8, what you're struggling with. The strongest thought in your head that you're struggling with will become your reality. That's perfect fight or flight. That's perfect root chakra function. Hey man, why'd you do that? I don't know. I was in danger. I didn't know how to do anything else. They scared me, so now I had to defend myself. How'd you defend yourself? By moving towards what I thought was going to give me safety. See how this playing out? So then you get into the third card in the planetary chakra cross, which basically is the solar plexus. It matches off with your foundation card. The foundation card becomes what I believe in. Realistically, the foundation ain't what's making you build. The foundation is what you've already been tricked into buying. So that goes into your solar plexus. Solar plexus is the quote unquote seat of the soul. It's my vitality and my power, what I identify with. What I keep identifying with will become my reality, and I will keep overcoming it, or trying to come over to it, because it's the only reasoning process I've learned. So here we go with the foundation. The foundation, again, what I am giving my energy. What I'm giving my energy. That 2 that you have connected to is going to show you you. And now I need to establish dominion. But holy shit, it was that damn snake. In this case, in my cards, it's the King of Waters. This is the Leviathan. But again, in my experience, the Leviathan is not to be trusted, but the Leviathan is no bigger of a trickster than everybody that y'all already trust. Take your time with that if you're an occultist. You'll think the Leviathan is a demonized figure and they need to fit in demonology. I'll tell you some of your deities need to be in there before that motherfucker do. At least he'll tell you the truth up front. You just got to figure out whether it's a lie. Versus a lot of energies out here lying to you, and then you don't even understand what the truth is. So this is, I'll show you how to connect to what's going to give you dominion, but you got to be smart enough to control your emotions and understand what's really real before you move. Remember what I just said about a boxer or MMA fighter? If you get into your enemy's head, man, the fight's 4 weeks from now, I'm going to keep talking cash shit about him. Yeah, I fucked your wife and I slapped your children. Now that motherfucker angry, when he get in the ring, he only wants to hurt you because you've already emotionally got him invested. Now you can tell him how to move. This one says, if I can trick you into making you who I want you to be, I already control your reality, because the only thing you'll think about is what's controlling you. And at that point, what's controlling you is really me, says the Leviathan. To go into a little bit of Afrocentrics, the Kingu curse, the Leviathan spell, that shit's real. It's just not as simplistic as what we've been taught to think. The law of 3, taking your language and all, it's deeper than your language. It's your whole thoughts. You can have your language if you don't know how to think. You'll think Jesus is black and coming to save you no better than the white Jesus that never showed up. Oops, sorry. Moving on to the next one. You've already invested your energy into what you believe, and that becomes your foundation. From there, you go into your recent past. Traditionally, I say 2 to 6 weeks, and I'm going to stick with that, only I'm going to narrow it down to last month. Exactly this time last month, which was 10/12, October 12th, which to me is choosing the ritual. 11/12 is I'm justifying the ritual I chose. So last month, our heart chakra, and the heart is not love. The heart is an attachment vessel. The heart is a center to keep you moving. You use your heart to pump your blood to keep your body in motion. That ain't got shit to do with love. That's some bullshit that y'all believe and can't get out of. So my recent past, my traumas, I can't get out of because I'm still attached to them because I love them more than I love the realization of myself. I don't want to learn to think for myself. I just need to outthink for what's already got me controlled. How to get you controlled? By making me think for it. So you're going to tell what's already got you how to think, what's already telling you how to think. You're going to fight it by trying to tell it how you're going to think. We call that a Jedi mind trick. If you're a parent, you understand that. You'll trick your children into doing what you want them to do, but on some levels, you'll trick them into thinking that they don't want to make the choice. Holy shit, free will. Your recent past, your heart chakra is showing you where free will was never free. We already made you move. We already made you fuck around and find out. That 3, that thought becomes 6, your foundations. That thought has already become your foundation, and 2 plus 7, 9, already got you under control, and we verified it right here. Again, my experience with this character here, these are my cards. This is the King of Shamans. When I had a visitation with him, his words to me was, you better figure out who you are, or everything else will tell you what it needs you to be. That's basically everything I've already said. If I can tell you how to think and how to move, you playing my game. So the recent past, 4 weeks ago, already showed what the only thoughts you keep thinking will only keep showing you the foundation. The other way I read my cards is not just 36, it's 3 6s. 666, you your own beast. You your own beast of burden because you won't lay down your heavy load. Oops, take your time with that one. The majority of people out here are only damaging themselves because they won't let go of their traumas because of this dirty words right here, ROI. Return on investment. I've been too much to just let it go. Okay, well, that's why you keep going through because you won't let it go. Now, it has all your energy. It is the only reality that you're trying to overcome. So it already has dominion over you. And you would just keep fucking around and finding out. So now you're at this point to where you should be in your higher heart, which should show you your present, your higher heart. If we're dealing with the thalamus chakra, your higher heart is like right around here. Your higher heart is supposed to be the center for unconditional love. Remember, I just told you the heart is just an attachment vessel. The attachment vessel of, man, she got good sex, so I just stay with her. Okay, are you in love with her? No, I'm just attached to how she make me feel. That is the majority of people out here right now. You don't love who you with. You just like what they do for you or for what you can do for them. Once that becomes a conditionalized process, then you're ready to make change. That's why people are in fickle ass relationships. Why? Because you only love how you've been made to be feel, but you don't love how you make yourself feel. So this next one right here in your present, your higher heart chakra is supposed to say, there should be no conditions in me. I shouldn't have this condition of attachment. Shouldn't have this condition of needing safety. I shouldn't have this condition of fear and anger. I should just be me. The higher heart shows you your present. You should just be you. You should just be you. This is the Tower card. The Tower card is a representation of self. 1, 6. The potential trauma is me. 1 plus 6, 7. 7, self-awareness. My higher heart is supposed to be showing me the sickest version of me so that I can, if you want to play this game, it's supposed to show you the sickest version of you so you can heal yourself. How do you heal yourself? Let that shit go. Stop holding on to what's harming you. Kali Ma, stop holding the destructive energy in you because you think it's what's going to keep you safe. Do your research. Kali Ma is a hyper version of Shakti. Shakti is the divine feminine. Life is good. I just do what I want to do. By the time you get through the Durga and the Shinamanga and all these other stuff, and you get down to the Kali Mata phase, Kali Mata is one step away from motherfucking destruction. I will kill all you motherfuckers. That is a Kali Ma energy. So instead of getting out here trying to find order for what's already representing your trauma, stop representing your trauma. That will hurt the majority of you. Stop representing your trauma. Stop speaking for your trauma. Stop standing up for your past and your pain and be present in your peace in your future. And I'm telling you, until you get there, you won't understand this, but peace is a trap too. Peace still says something else can take my energy and put me in war. Wholeness says, you know what? The only thing that's destroying me is my choices. What do you mean? I keep holding on to damaged thought forms that I keep using as reasoning, and I keep trying to overcome what they trying to get me to do by emotionally letting them make me move. And now they got control over me because I didn't listen to that shaman that said, figure out who I am. I just figured out how to organize what's destroying me. If you have any level of common sense at that point, what's destroying you was you. Why? Because your future belongs to your past. So guess what? You're the perfect present. You're a gift. You are a gift for anything that can tell you how to think. Jedi mind trick. So now this next one, the throat, your power chakra, your manifestation energy. Your near future is already your present. They already know where our energy is going. And that's really the gist of the energy for today, 11, 12. You are justifying, 11 is justification, 12 is the ritual, the hangman. I'm justifying why I'm hung up. And people do that every day. You don't want nothing more. You don't want anything less. You just don't want it all. And I just don't want to know. That is the basic 4 formats of humanity right now. You either got too much, you don't have enough, you don't care either way it go, or you just don't want to know. Because you're already root chakra function. You're scared to move. And that's all four formats. So right here, when we get into this throat, this manifestation, your future is already guaranteed by keeping you Jedi tricked in everything I just said. So here's your near future. And again, before I throw it, it's 3 weeks from now. 3 weeks from now, which is 21 days from now, we have 18 more days left in this month. So December 3rd. Holy shit, that's a 3-3. December 3rd. Just pay attention. It could be anywhere right around there, but let's see what happens on December 3rd, 2025. But here's your near future. You still ain't gonna see shit. You're still starring in a shit show. Scarcity. This is the star card. All the potential for who you are, 1 + 7, all the potential for who you are belongs to what I can get you starred in that keeps you in less because you don't see the trick with separating you all together. Planetary chakra cross, and I'm hoping this is not true because again, this is all perspective and projection of energy assessment. December 3rd, get ready for some more fuck shit where they only do more of making us hate each other while they damn keep taking all the money. And money is not the real problem, but let's just use that as a reality sense. We're out here crying about not having enough, and by December 3rd, they're gonna do something to verify that we don't want more, but they're gonna take all the gains. They're going to not only take our energy, they're going to take more possession of what we need to hold on to feel safe. And that is how you break somebody down. If you ever done any goddamn terroristic, counterterrorism type things or escape and evasion tactics training, if you can dehumanize and humiliate your opponent, sooner or later they'll comply. There will be some humiliation coming up in the sense to where they're just going to tell you that they really don't give a shit. They've shown us, we just don't like the answer, so they keep doing it more and more. They'll keep showing us that they don't give a shit about anything that we got going on, and the only thing we're going to do is try and organize and vote or send a fucking email. So at that point, you get into the higher part. This was the cross. This is what's got you hung up. What's got you hung up? Your reasoning on what you're trying to overcome based off of what they're telling you is your safest reality is only going to keep you dominated and fucking around and finding out by having you carrying the seed of destruction within yourself because you don't see yourself as enough. Now you get into the higher heart. I mean, the hierarchy of the cross, which is basically starts out with your faith. Your faith chakra is right here between your nose. Right here between your nose is another chakra that operates between the third eye and the throat. What I think I'm seeing and what I want to manifest has to be balanced off by what I believe. Or else, if I don't know what I believe, what I keep getting shown, or what I keep speaking. We see that in social media. They show you murder, death, kill. The only thing I'm seeing is murder, death, kill. So the only thing I know how to do is speak murder, death, kill. Holy shit, black people. All my music says is murder, death, kill, sex, drugs, and fun. The only thing I'm seeing is murder, sex, drugs, and fun. The only thing I know how to speak on is murder, death, sex, drugs, and fun. But it's not that serious. Why? Because you don't have enough faith that you've already been ruled over. You help rule over yourself. Your responsibility to self, your faith chakra, where you should be believing in you before you believe in everything else you got told. Empathy. Holy shit, 2026, the year of empathy. 26, I'm too connected to what's already got me traumatized. What's already got me traumatized? Everything that already dominated me. The fucking Leviathan spell. I've been taught not to remember who I am, but I can't forget what I've been told I need to know. Take your time with that. I cannot forget what I've been taught that I didn't need to know. And I know I said it different, but I need to help you. Understand that? You can't remember shit about yourself because you've already been taught who you are and what you can be, and you don't know how to move beyond that. But holy shit, 2-7, 77, it was all an illusion. The master illusion, the master spiritualist. You don't know who you are, so you just keep gravitating towards whatever feels safest at that moment. That is why some of y'all are atheists today and full-on Christian tomorrow and an occultist on the third day. Benny from the Mummy. So your responsibility to self, your faith, it is whatever your energy has been moved into, and that is the path that you think is going to show you you. Basically, everything I just said. Empathy. You are connected to what's moving you, but you don't understand why it's moving you. It's moving you because it's only showing you where you connected to the trauma. 6 is your trauma. 6 is your foundation. 2-6, 66. It becomes addictions. 66, self-sabotage, basically is another version of the devil card, which is where you are caught up. They'll lower it down and say it's carnal lust. No, this is mental lust. This is all form of lust where I beg for something more than I stand still for myself. That is the deeper meaning of the devil card. It's where you're advocating for your own adversity. Right here, where my problem, where I'm supposed to be responsible for myself, I'm too connected to everything that's already got me pulled apart. 2 + 6, 8, struggle. I'm too connected with what already got me in struggle. Holy shit. I posted something about that. And again, you get mad at me all damn day long. Some of y'all are too connected to the same religion that was used to beat you into submission that you cannot submit or admit that it's keeping you pulled apart. Don't believe me? Call them motherfuckers and ask for some milk. I'm not going to even entertain that bullshit, but y'all can see where the shit show is a shit show and you still keep shoving in the shit and showing up. Now you get to card number 9, which is basically external influence. I'm telling you, you're moving into a path of everything you think you're connected to. Why? Because it's more attractive than what you've been taught to be for yourself. It's a Venus flytrap. The spider goes into the Venus flytrap knowing full well that every other spider that went in there before it never made it out. But there's something about that sweet honeydew coming out of that goddamn Venus flytrap that I can't resist it. Your external influence, your third eye, you already been programmed. Your external influence, our planetary external influence is we don't know how to think for ourselves, so we're easily programmed by whatever they keep putting in us. Putting in us in our food, putting in us in our air. God, y'all are simple. Side note. Remember, like a lot of us was posting last week and kept showing y'all, holy shit, they're spraying real heavy. And then 2 and 3 days later, you got this super massive cold front being drawn into the same places that they sprayed. But the majority of you can't even think for yourself, so you think it's just a coincidence. You externally work for what internally won't let you be free. So your third eye that you think is woke, that shit keeping you sleep. That shit keeping you sleep. Remember I told you that your near future within 3 weeks was going to show you that you ain't got enough, but you keep falling for the program that keeps showing you too much. Plentifulness. I keep starring, this is the star card, in everything that already has the potential of who I am, and I'm waiting on it to show me a safer me. If you're waiting on somebody to show you a safer you, soft girl era, to be honest, a lot of you soft girl areas are actually soft boys. Sorry, I'm not getting into that with you. A lot of these dudes are in their soft girl era too, just to be playing with you. But if you're waiting on what's already got you programmed to show you the safest way to be safe within yourself, you fucked. So you're getting to the 10th card, which is the crown. This was your third eye. The third eye is going to show you way too much. The plentifulness is out here in all this stuff that won't let me be still. Oh, okay. Okay, keep going to that 95 buffet when you really just wanted a bowl of soup. Keep paying the full price to a 95 item buffet when really all you wanted was a bowl of soup. You doing too much and you harming yourself. You probably missed that one too. So getting to this next last card, your crown. What's ruling over you? What's ruling over me is what I allow to take my energy. Not what's forcing me to give up my energy. It's what I call my Lord and Savior. It's what I think is mastering me. It's what I think is teaching me mastery. What you are thinking, your main programming, your main reasoning process on why you do what you do and who's doing it for you, that's what's ruling over you. And if that's what's ruling over you, that has all your hopes. And I guarantee you, it's got your fears too. It's got your hopes and your fears. It's killing you. Why? 1, 9. It has me running down the cycles of 1 through 9. It has my potential. It has my connections. It has my thoughts. It has my creation. It has my teaching. It has my movements. It has my foundation. It has my traumas. It has me. It has my struggle. And it has my control because it's going to set me free. Fool. It's the sun. You don't know that the sun was you, so you out here worshiping everything else. I think I just said that. Your hopes and fears already telling you how to live by making sure you stay dead. Spiritually, you're dead because you don't work for yourself. You work for whatever is the strongest format of reasoning. So from there, you go to this final card, which is the soul star. What's above the crown is the person that is aware of their energy. The soul star. I understand that this is just a version of me in separation of myself, lying to myself about who I am or what I'm going to become. That's really what it is. Now, this is just the formatted version from the Akashic Journey, and this is life lesson 667, and you can connect it to life lesson 334, and then you get a soul star map. And then at one time you was an indigo child, and then you came back because you were an Anunnaki star seed, and you're supposed to be here because now is the time, brother. Soul star, your projected outcome. That's the whole problem. You projected to get out of something that you never should have went in. But you ain't got enough reasoning to understand that, holy shit, staying in here is only going to continue to pull me apart. So why should I expect to get a win from something that's already designed to show me a loss? Unless I've already lost, L-O-S-T, me. Your soul star, you lost. And now you're trying to find remembrance of who you are, but you're going to the same shit that already made sure that you forget. God diggity damn. You're only going to the same shit that made sure you forget. 1 + 9, 10. 1 + 9, 10. At this point, your soul star is just you killing yourself because you're taking power from yourself and trying to give it to something else that you think is more powerful from you, more powerful than you, I should say. That's a 10-10 function. Bonus card, source code, just did this reading the other day. 10-10, your core trauma. Already showed you your core trauma was the thoughts. I already told you what to connect to. But what, in this sense, is the core trauma? It just told me the thought to connect to. What is that thought? I'm telling you, it's fear. It's worse. You're a martyr. We ain't going to worry about what you're scared about. We want you to be brave. You're a martyr. You will keep giving me all of your magic as long as I keep you connected to thoughts that already contain struggle. All my thoughts contain struggle. All my thoughts contain struggle. Plentifulness is still a struggle. Empathy is a struggle. Dominion is a struggle. Scarcity is a struggle. Illusions and reality, because you can't figure out which, are a struggle. If I overcome or I succumb, struggle. Chaos, order, struggle. Diversity, limitations, struggle. Aimlessness or proper reasoning, that's a big struggle because a lot of you motherfuckers don't know how to think. Why? Because you've already sacrificed all your potential into what you connected to, and it's only left you hung up and being a martyr. So again, the core trauma is you like the ritual. 11, 12, I keep justifying the ritual. Even when I know that there's something more, if everybody else won't do nothing, then I'm not going to do nothing either. Even while I lie to myself about doing something different, but still employing the same. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. December 3rd, watch it. 12/3, watch it. 12/3, the ritual is teaching you how to think. 12/3/2025, the ritual is teaching you how to think and keeping you in control because you haven't earned enough judgment. The 20 to 25, guide yourself. If you're not safe enough to guide yourself, you'll keep voting for masters. And that should keep you enslaved. Oops. But I don't make the rules.